establish a new line of thinking. And for this afternoon, I want to share something I may entitle parallel structures. Parallel structures. Some of you who have been watching me for the past couple of months talking about trade and business in Africa, and now that I've moved back into Zimbabwe, exciting times in the country of Zimbabwe, where the government now finally, the issue of dealing with the Zimbabwe gold coin is almost there. I will go and get my gold coins. I'll go and get my coins, and when I have them in my hands, I'll come and confirm that I now have my own gold coins. And how that will pan itself out into commerce, business, and industry, we are waiting to see how best we're going to start trading with that. But apparently we can use them as sureties in the banks. We can use them. Looks like load shedding is upon us. But what I want to present very quickly is the issue of creating parallel structures. Parallel structures. Some may not understand this fully. You know, we already have a health system, a fashion system, an academic system, a religious system, all these systems and the legal systems that are all running, and they're all drawing money and usurping power from the African people. The next generation needs to learn now how do we create parallel systems, you know, a parallel economic system, a parallel political system, a parallel religious system, and etc. And we start patronizing those parallel systems, and the other system will just collapse by itself. So, for example, when it comes to this commercial platform, the issue of using the Zim coin, the real idea is to create a parallel economic system to the Western system that is photocopying and money. So if we can come up with a parallel system of trade and commerce, where we are now going back to the barter system, where we are guaranteeing our currency on the dollar itself, on the coin, and we're able to start doing business internationally, the value of our own Zimbabwe dollar, so to speak, will shoot through the roof to the value of the coin, old coins that we have in our hands. This is how you destroy the colonial system. Start creating parallel systems. Start creating parallel eating habits, parallel fashion. You need to parallel this thing, because the colonization is deep. You cannot just jump one morning and go to the new system. Some young people no longer have an idea of what the past looks like, where we are coming from, and where we are now. The whole idea is that slowly you begin to wean yourself away from Western medicines, Western films, Western foods, Western names, Western religions, and etc. And slowly but surely begin to move yourself into the space where you are in full control of your narrative, full control of your storyline, full control of your diets. Like now, people are now protesting that there's no bread. You don't have to strike in Africa for the absence of bread. We have cassava, we have our corn meals, we have our sweet potatoes, we have our groundnuts, we have our diet that we have been eating. So the war in Ukraine and the absence of wheat on the market must not affect you as an African. Just decolonize your taste buds from loving pizzas and what. To hell with it. It's not healthy after all. Go back to your indigenous diets, decolonize your diets, and the wars in Ukraine will not affect you. Create parallel diet systems. Create your own parallel entertainment systems. You need to start building our own. We need to start building our own parallel systems from economics throughout the whole pillars that we've been talking about: politics, religion, entertainment, business, and etc. So that at the end of the day, we begin to indigenous systems. So what we need to do, you need to start working on yourself before you become a slave of the colonial institutions, so that when the system collapses, you don't collapse with the system. When their diet collapses, you don't collapse with their diet. The colonial system finally is on its knees and it is no longer working. We must be alive as Africans. But those who will not find alternatives to midwifery questions how to deliver your bodies naturally, how to eat naturally. When the Western world closes their markets on you, you will not survive. We are not doing this as a cosmetic thing to say African culture is fashionable. This is now for survival. This is for survival. When they stop from Europe, will you die because you don't know how to treat yourselves as Africans? When they stop giving you wheat, will you die because you're not eating bread? When they stop taking you to hospitals because you're not vaccinated, will you stop delivering your children in your village because you cannot collapse with the system. You cannot collapse with the system of the serpent.
The Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe has introduced the Moseo Atunya, Zimbabwe's own gold coin. Here are key things you need to know about this new coin. Number 1, what is it? This is a new asset for you to invest in and preserve value. Anyone can buy the gold coin. Number 2, where can you buy it? You can buy the Moseo Atunya from the RBZ, Fidelity Gold Refinery, Oryx, or from your local bank. Once you buy it, you can keep the gold on your own or ask your bank to keep it for you. Number 3, security features. When you buy the coin, you get a bearer certificate for the specific coin, which corresponds to the serial number engraved on the edge of the coin. Number 4, can you buy the coin in Zimbabwe dollars? Yes, you can. You can buy the gold coin in Zim dollars, US dollars, or other foreign currency. It's up to you. Number 5, the coin is tradable. This means you can buy and sell the coin, use it for transactions, or even use it as collateral for your loans. Under the optional buyback arrangement, the bank or its agents will buy back the coin at the discretion of the holder of the gold coin, either in Zimbabwe dollars or US dollars. The coin shall be purchased at the prevailing international price of gold in Zim dollar or US dollar, depending on the holder's choice. KYC principles will be applied. Number 6, the coin denomination for the time being is 1 ounce with a purity of 91.67%. This gold coin is a new asset for those looking to diversify their investments. It has prescribed asset status, which means it also is attractive for institutional investors. With the Moseo Atunya, you can now invest in Zimbabwean gold.